It says we're recording. So, thank you guys all for coming. Welcome back to Quick Sixer Podcast. It's your boy, Pat Artis. And with me is a fucking panel this time. We're going to try to do this more. But, yeah. So, you know, the usual suspects. We got Adam Knitch. Brittany Fernandez making her debut for 2020-25. 2020-25, you know?
2020-2025.
Yeah. Back on the show. And then from the Anyone Can Die podcast, Nathaniel Covington in his, you know, Halloween cave. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for all putting topics in here. We haven't had so much activity in this topics list in a long time, so we're gonna get going. But anyways, since you are a guest, Nathaniel, fuck, I didn't hit start on the time code. But anyway, since you're a guest, Nathaniel, you get to pick Adam's favorite game, which is 1 through 4. You get to pick a number.
Okay. Just pick a number between 1 and 4?
Yep.
3.
3. All right, cool.
What is that? What is this?
So I overruled you. We're going to do 4 just because I want to do this one. But, yeah, this is Fat Orange Cat. So, you know, it's Quick Sixer podcast. We're having some beverages. So this is from Fat Orange Cat, which is a very, very cool brewery in Connecticut. I usually don't fuck with Connecticut at all, but this brewery is awesome. So this is all the cool cats on the back of the bus. It's an 8.4 New England style IPA.
Yeah.
Nice. And yeah, I really like them. I had another one of their beers the other night called Chonky.
Chonky Cat.
Chonky, yeah. So I suggest if you're in the area, go and check out this brewery. They're also part of the 12% Beer Project. I don't know what that is, but it's probably cool. So shout out that. And since special occasion, I'm gonna have it in this fancy glass, fancy bearded iris tulip. Cute. But anyways, do you guys have any treats you want to share with the class?
I'm drinking You're the Only 10 I See from Tenfold I picked up today.
Love that.
Nice.
Yeah. It's like a strawberry lactose thing, I think.
Black toast?
Lactose.
Oh, lactose. Oh, cool. You're going to shit your pants. Cool.
Also, I'm drinking it out of the Tiffany Valentine's Day glass that Jesse got for me for Valentine's Day.
Oh, nice.
Cute.
I have a Chucky one to match, but I went with Tiffany instead.
Yeah, not Tiffany's like the jewelry, but Tiffany like the Bride of Chucky.
Bride of Chucky, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
Me?
But yeah, it's like
exactly
browner than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, I'm in that classic IPA status. Looks like fucking orange juice, you know. But what do you guys got going on? No treats for Adam or anything?
I gotta go ahead, dude.
Natty Light, what do you got?
Oh, me? Okay. Well, I'm on an iPad, so this is really hard to do.
Oh, shit.
I got the Fat Bottom Knockout. This is down the street from me, I think. Still, they moved over to the Nations or Sylvan Park, somewhere in there.
Oh yeah.
Did they really?
Yep, they have a spot over there. Yeah, because they were on Gallatin for a really long time. I mean, it's been years. But got that, and then of course drinking it out of something dealing with Halloween 3. Silver Shamrock little koozie that I picked up at Danger Zone at pop-up they had. So
there you go.
That's right.
There you go. I hate that you go to Danger Zone and you don't come by. Literally 7 minutes.
I'm sorry.
Fucking...
Too far.
It's too much.
too far. It's on the same street. It's on the same street. Good Lord.
If it was 5 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, I know. It's too. All right, Adam. What do you got going on?
I went kind of basic. I went with the Juice Force.
Ooh.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Juice Force, though, that shit hits.
Juice Force. Do it.
Juice Force hits, though.
It's the peach one, dude.
Ooh, peach juice.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so shout out to all those breweries, but I'll show you what you did pick for 3.
Mm.
It was a Founder's Mortal Bloom, which is a 6.2 IPA, but it's cool. You can find it in the grocery store, but I've had a couple of them already. Not today, but it's like I've been drinking these all weekend. I don't want to drink them now. Anyways, yeah. So now that we're all situated, all of our treats unpopped and stuff. Does anybody want to start with something first, or you want me to just go for it?
Go for it.
Yeah,
Go
just-
for it.
All right, cool.
Yeah, go
Cool,
for it.
cool.
Bringing up the list.
Oh man. So I think we should probably get it out of the way and talk about Lily Rose Depp not being nominated for Nosferatu. Because oh man, I don't know.
You saw it? Has
Yeah,
everyone
it's
seen it?
actually one of the only movies I've seen in the theater this year.
Mm.
So
Same. Well,
Yeah.
we saw it. I guess we saw it on New Year's Eve.
oh really?
Hmm.
So what do we think about this? Are we upset, or what's going on in everyone's head?
I mean, I'm upset that she hasn't gotten not just nominated or like, won
Mhm.
awards. I feel like no one is talking about it enough for me.
Oh,
my
okay.
my personal opinion. No one is discussing this enough.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think my only thought on it, and let you guys go next, but I think my only thought is like, yeah, she went I don't know what the PG word for saying this anymore is, but she went full tilt on that in there. Okay. I guess that's the PG way to say it. But yeah, full tilt on being that character, which was kind of creepy, kind of cool, but also I'm like, she did all of that weird contortion shit, and I don't know, but like who got nominated? Do we know? Or is it out?
Yeah, the nominations are out.
Oh fuck.
We could do our research, but
I see. I see how it is. Okay, cool. I will do some research right now and then get back to you. I'll read the nominees, but Adam, do you have fucking words about it?
I mean, yeah, it's a tough category though. I think this year, so
True.
And we're talking
to be-
Oscars.
What's
Yeah. And to be fair, I haven't seen all of the movies and that have been nominated, but
yeah.
still.
Well, it's like Amelia Perez. It's nominated, right? And it's like controversy now because the lead actress like said a bunch of like homophobic and trans like stuff. I guess even though I don't know, like, and then but the movie's terrible. Like it's awful.
I see. Okay, so here are the nominees. Actress in a leading role. Cynthia Erivo for Wicked. Carla Sofia Gascon and that's Amelia Perez. Honora, Mikey Madison, Demi Moore, The Substance, and Fernanda Torres for I'm Still Here. So,
I mean, I'm back to me more being nominated.
Yes, for sure.
100%
I think
for
she
this
could
episode.
win too.
I
Yeah,
think
so?
she could.
Yeah,
she was really good, and that's a pretty vulnerable place to put yourself. I feel like
for sure.
older, and then just like I'm just gonna put it all out there, and then just like that role was very different from just about anything she's done in a maybe ever, or definitely a really long time.
Yeah.
And
So-
different from anything that's being done currently, I feel like.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
People are definitely talking about Mikey Madison and Honora, though.
Dude, has anybody seen it? I mean, I think it's good. It's
I haven't seen
Where
it
they
yet.
are.
I wanted to, but
Same.
I heard it was very good. And I do like that actress a lot.
yeah.
I mean, she's cool. She stays getting burnt and blown up and shit. pretty rad. But
Once upon a
you
time,
know, actually, Nathaniel, we're gonna have to do this again, but
Oh God.
I mean in about a year. But I just recently rewatched the 2 newer Screams, and of course she's the killer in the remake or the prequel, right?
Yeah.
And I'm starting to warm up to her, man. I think my order has changed, which is going to be I know, B. That might be
Yeah.
shocking to you too. I don't know,
We went through that so many times.
dude. I was so up and down about it. I'm like, dude, fuck this. I don't want this or what's his name? The dude who played Richie,
Oh yeah, I don't know.
the kid in The Boys. But,
Quaid.
yeah, Jack Quaid.
Yeah.
Even though Jack Quaid's a nerd, and I really support that. So I don't know. But anyways, that's off the topic.
Yeah.
Has anyone seen any of these other movies though? Like besides the
No.
yeah, I'm not going to
I've
see
seen the
Wicked.
Substance, that's about
Yeah.
it.
I'm not seeing
Yeah.
it either.
when you put that on the list, and I text you, I was like, "Well, I'm the outlier for sure. Not just in this this room, this digital, room, but like in general. I don't think I've ever watched the Oscars, and I usually have only seen 5% of what is up for who's up for awards. I generally stick in the 90s and back unless there's like a sequel or something I really want to see or something like really out there. I just don't see a lot of like not even mainstream stuff, just movies outside of the things I really, really enjoy. Stick to the special interest, maybe a little too hard.
I see. yeah, dude. I don't know. I guess. All right. So let's be, what is it? Objective, and let's take somebody off of this list and put Lily Rose in. Who is Lily Rose doing better than for these other 5 chicks?
The girl from Amelia Perez.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, cool. Fucking, I don't give a fuck.
If I've even seen it, what is
Just
the name
all
of that
around.
movie?
Yeah, it's called Amelia Perez, and the person is Carla Sofia Gascon.
Yeah, and like Selena Gomez is in it too.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it's like it's a musical, but it's just like
Uh-huh.
I tried, and like Chelsea watched it, and she was like, "Yeah, this movie's trash." Like,
dude, I can't. I honestly I can't with musicals. I can't.
yeah,
out on those.
I can't, dude.
Yeah.
Like, why? It feels like every I don't know, so many years, they're just like, oh, let's bring back fucking musicals. I'm like, God damn it, you know?
The
The Joker
closest I
too?
ever got that was
the
Streets of
Joker
Fire.
too, dude. Like,
See, yeah, fucking music. Joker 2 kicked it off. Then we had this bullshit, and then fucking Wicked. I'm like, dude, Hollywood, get it together, bro. No one wants this bullshit. But I swear, it's just a bunch of fucking theater kids, and they're just like, oh, let's go sing.
But
I'm like, ugh.
that was a good movie.
What?
I will admit that I love Theater Camp. You haven't seen that? Oh my god!
Theater Camp?
Yes, God, it's so.
I think
good.
I've heard
Is
about
it?
it.
Is it the slasher movie?
No. It's
Have you
just-
seen that thing with the kid that's in was it Big Love? He was he was the killer.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like,
You know what I'm talking about? Does anybody know what I'm
I
talking
think I know what you're talking about.
about? Okay, let me look up who this kid's name, and
Theater
I'll
Camp is
tell
amazing. It's got a couple people from The Bear in it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a what's his name, Christopher Guest style movie. I can't
Oh, okay.
remember, but it is. Oh my god, hilarious! It's so weird.
you. Okay, so this kid's name is Douglas Smith, and he. I'll tell you the note. Then the shit he was a killer in one of these movies, and I was like, what the fuck? But I don't know. What is Stage Fright? That's what I was thinking.
The old movie, like the
No,
old
dude, this shit's from 2014.
what?
It's a,
They
but
do
I
a
think it
remake?
is a remake though.
Oh, okay.
Is it? I mean, it's garbage. I don't like this
I
shit
mean,
at all.
2014, that was like 11 years ago. It's pretty old.
Yeah, it's pretty old. Oh,
2025 now.
Jesus Christ! Shut up, B. No one
Stage
wants
Fright came
that.
in the 80s, right?
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, Stage Fright 1980.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look up 2014.
If this is the third time they've redone the film. Oh my
Dude, the
god!
fact that you even included this as a film is interesting to me. This kid, I don't like. Oh, he's Douglas Smith. Oh, he's the 6th Douglas Smith on IMDb. I don't like this kid at all. But anyway, doesn't matter.
I do think Nosferatu was nominated for other things. I don't remember exactly what they were, but I was excited that at least a horror movie was nominated for something, and The Substance.
Yeah, I was gonna say The Substance is pretty awesome that it got nominated. I did not expect that.
Yeah.
Because it gets wild and out there, and the fact
Oh,
that
yeah.
they even thought about putting it in there, I was pretty stoked on it.
Yeah. All right, so Nosferatu definitely nominated for cinematography. I think it should win that.
Yeah.
Costume
Yeah,
design.
Real.
Yeah, it was fucking beautiful. So, and probably some other shit, but those are the two that I'm seeing off the top.
Yeah.
Oh, and makeup and hairstyle. Music, dude, Wicked's gonna fucking clean up. I'm telling you. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, it's gonna be awful. Don't watch
Nerds.
this. You know,
I mean, I never do.
it's so long. Speaking of long award shows, I did want to bring up one thing while what transition. Do we have any closing thoughts on Lily Rose Depp?
She was amazing in that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've seen her in something else. I can't believe I'm saying that. What else has she been in? Is that it?
I think that's the only thing I've ever seen her in.
Yeah.
Here, let me look at
She was
that.
in The Idol. Did you ever watch that with The Weeknd? It was so bad.
Well,
Mm.
I remember you sending me like texts about shit that they said in that movie or that show, and I was just like, Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
it's fucking really bad. I mean, The Weeknd's a terrible
Yeah.
actor though. She's in Nosferatu. She's in Tusk.
Oh.
Oh.
She's
yeah.
in
Well,
Yoga.
that was a one and done for me. So
Yeah, Yoga Hosers, The King. That's with what else? Yeah, Silent Night. She's in 2021.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. That's weird.
And a whole bunch of other random
Yeah.
shit. Actually, Tusk was her first movie.
Huh.
kind of hilarious.
That's really weird. Yeah, nothing good though. That doesn't look like she has anything. Oh, she has one upcoming, The Governesses. But that's it. She's not really in shit. Like, I have more credits than this chick. Sorry. Lily Rose, you know?
Well, I think she
Anyway.
spent half her life modeling. So
Yeah. No, she did, definitely. She's a supermodel mom and stuff too. So it is what it is.
I mean, she has proven that she has what it takes after that role. Like what she was able to do that is great.
Yeah.
So she should win, but getting slapped with horror tags sometimes kind of brings it down.
That's true. That's true. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think Adam was right. I think we take out that one person and put her in. So done and done.
Yeah.
There we go. We win. All right. So moving on real quick. Did any of you guys watch the SNL 50 musical special?
no.
I have not yet, but David Byrne was in it. I'll watch his.
Dude, Did you watch it?
I watched it last night and was
I watched it
dying.
live Friday night, dude. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's bad.
It's the funniest thing SNL's done in a very long time.
Like,
But it's cool. Yes, it's weird. It's weird as shit. Like, the Backstreet Boys are there.
Yeah.
It's just
it's awesome though, dude. I think it was badass. Like it's making a point of like that's what streamers need to be doing is like broadcasting live concerts like that.
Mm.
It sounded great. Like
it did sound great. I thought they had a ton of people play and they had like 3 stage setups. So there was like no break in between each band, which is pretty crazy. And the Roots were the house band the whole time. So it was cool.
I was going to ask like what the setup was. So like basically these guys are playing on this stage while the other two are getting prepped.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah.
But you got to think about it was in Radio City Music Hall. It wasn't in the Stage B or wherever the fuck.
Yeah. And is it live? It's of course. Are they actually
they're playing live? Yeah.
Yeah, it was
like
cool. There's no backtrack.
Like Fred Armisen was playing the drums on like half the sets for everybody. Like it was pretty gnarly. Yeah.
Like,
that's wild.
It was cool as shit.
Last night we because there was like the crazy line of storms coming through.
Yeah.
And so for whatever reason the internet wasn't working for a bit, so we just turned on News Channel 5, and so it went straight into like a really old episode of SNL, and it was like this is like the 70s because Dan Aykroyd was still in there, but they had maybe it was Sly and the Family Stone, or somebody was playing, but it was like actually live, and it was so cool. It's like I wish they still did that, you know?
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
It's like show the band in its raw form, or the performer in their raw form.
Yeah, it was, dude. Yeah, Fred Armisen's playing drums for the B-52s and like a couple
Sounds
other bands.
awesome.
Have you
And the
watched?
B-52 chicks, like they're
Yeah.
older ladies now,
But dude,
and
there's
it
some-
was hilarious.
did you
Okay.
see Devo too?
No
Oh, yeah,
way.
Devo,
Yeah, dude.
Devo's on there being weird as shit.
Yeah.
It was just weird, and I was, I was a little faded, so it was like it was even better.
That's what made it even better, bro.
So
I had a long week. It was Friday night, and dude, I had a few.
Yeah.
It was great, dude.
yeah, went, had some beverages, and we're just sitting in the bed, and like we were cracking each other up the whole time. It was fucking great. It was great. But it's 3 hours long, so
Holy shit!
Out.
yeah.
Maybe I'll break it up a little bit. But
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we like fast forwarded through some shit that we're
Yeah.
like, I'm not really
There's some
into
stuff
this.
you can definitely skip.
Yeah, like Bad Bunny does like a 10-minute song, and I'm like, nah, dude, I'm good. Like, I'm super good.
But Pat, have you watched the documentary about? There's like the SNL 50 music, and it goes.
I haven't
through,
watched the music one,
Dude, it's
but
so
I
good.
watched the 4-part behind the scenes thing.
Gotcha.
Where it was like the one was writers. That one's super interesting. One is
But dude,
I don't
you
know.
gotta
And I
watch-
watched the SNL the Saturday Night movie recently too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that
was
good.
gonna
I know
ask. That
had
was
some buddies
good.
that worked on that. It's pretty interesting.
It's what they shouldn't have done with this movie, okay? In the trailer for it, they put a lot of Finn Wolfhard in it, and he's in it for 2 seconds. You should not have highlighted this kid at all.
I mean, I feel like that was just
Yeah.
a marketing ploy to get a certain audience to watch that
Yeah.
movie.
Exactly, but I don't think it was worth it. I think you should have put something else, because the movie was good, and it's crazy, like crazy as shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But and J.K. Simmons has an amazing small part in it.
Well,
Yeah.
damn.
It's amazing large part, I should say, I guess. All right, well, fuck it, I'll just tell you guys. It's great.
I'm just gonna ruin the whole movie for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna ruin this
Spoil the
part
whole
for you.
thing. That's fine.
Apparently there was this dude, this like old school TV head type of guy, and he was a total pervert, and he just whip out his dong all the time, like in front of people. And this dude had a monster. Okay, that was his thing. Like it was, and the prosthetic that they used, you only see the top half of it, and you're just like, what the fuck is happening right now? And it's like, and he talks about it. He's just standing there with it hanging out. And you're like,
What?
and it looks like it's hilarious how JK does the whole action, because it's like he does like this thing where he like literally reaches inside of his pants, like not like
What?
like he has to do some work to get it out. Type
This is
of
the
thing.
SNL movie that this is in?
Yeah,
What
you
does
don't see it, but you see just the top part.
What? Why is it referenced? What is like the
Because
whole...
apparently this dude did it all the time,
Yeah.
like in early SNL.
What the hell? That is
Yeah.
so wild.
He was like some old TV like network head guy, like really crazy. It was
I
great
don't
though.
even know.
I'm not
That
surprised.
kept me away from it. Just like,
Mm-mm.
what the fuck is going? Like, everybody's like, "Oh, it's cool. He's an old guy." Like, what was the?
Yeah. Well, I think it was like a
Stop,
thing.
man.
He was like we looked into a little bit. Apparently, he was around for a very long time,
Dude,
and like back in the day, that was just like the tip of the iceberg for
oh my god.
the weird shit that was happening there. They had like mountains
Yeah.
of coke and like
Oh, I'm sure.
fucking just weed everywhere.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Yep.
fucking like the whole cast.
God.
It's wild. But anyways, I suggest go and check that out. And check out the SNL the music special. It's very cool.
And the documentary, dude.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of SNL content lately.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it's the 50th anniversary, and I think we're going to transition into that for a sec, because I think Adam put that in here. But it didn't Adam? You
Yeah, I
put that
did.
in here, right?
I did.
All right, cool. Yeah, how the fuck is this show been going on for 50 years?
Yeah.
It's almost gone
That's
too, right? Like, there was a period where it was real bad. I remember that.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's really bad right now.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
really bad right now. I think they're just now starting to pop off with some young star types like
Yeah.
that Marcelo Hernandez kid. He's been getting a lot of hype recently.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I didn't know this until watching all these things. Like Lauren left for like 5 years in like the 80s.
Hmm.
He just left. He's like, fuck this.
Damn.
And they like had to make him come back. And it's just, I don't know. It's really weird. It's got a pretty crazy history. But going back to the music special thing for a sec, there is a really cool Nirvana set in the music set.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
interested.
What?
Sounds
Yeah,
fun.
just go watch it.
What? How does
You,
that
you really think so, Pat?
I mean, the fact that they're gonna put out a record for Record Store Day, yes, I think it's kind of cool. I
How
think
does
it's
that
pretty
work?
cool.
They're missing.
They just
Pretty
substitute a
important,
singer
right?
in there. It's okay. It's okay. You'll see. It's kind of like what is it called? Sublime with Rome. Only it's not. Just look it up. You'll see. I don't want to ruin it for all these nerds.
Oh
but
my god, dude! You
It's
definitely,
bad.
I definitely have to see it. I saw that David Byrne was in it, and then you mentioned Devo, but now this is like so.
David Byrne's in it a lot. Like he's not just in it for a second. He's
I
in it
just
a
need
lot.
a clip show of David Byrne in the show, and then I'll think that'll be enough for me.
It was weird as shit, and I was just like, "Why?" Meg was like, "Peepaw is gonna fucking break a hip." Like he's just wobbling around the stage the whole time.
He's spry, man. You leave David
Yeah.
Byrne alone.
Yeah,
He's
you
We have bicycles everywhere, bro.
Fight
Like, I
words.
mean, he's.
I know. That's what I was trying to tell her. I was like, "He's gonna be fine," and she was worried as hell about him the whole time.
No.
But yeah, man. All right. So speaking of the SNL 50 thing, Adam, did you just want to say like it's old as shit, or did you want to talk about like what do you think is the best skits or anything?
Well, I think I was just gonna say I think it's a testament to like that people still find comedy funny and like live comedy and sketch comedy, you know.
Mm.
And like the music alone is like I'm gonna give everybody a break, you know what I mean? Like it was trying to find the most current popular thing at that moment, like
Mhm.
every week, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think that's why it's lasted. But
Yeah.
Comedy has
like
changed. I feel like, I mean, obviously 50 years, but comedy has been such a weird thing. I don't know what place it is in now, but then you had like the Apatow era or whatever,
Yeah.
where comedy did like a huge shift over into
Mhm.
that sort of format.
Mm-hmm.
And just the fact that they're still holding on to to sketch
Yeah.
comedy and stuff like that, and people are still tuning in, like in the way that cable and streaming is now too. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
kind of iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty rad. I don't know. It's weird. All these people, they're always talking about like our era of SNL. Like, I think I don't know if it was popping when we were younger, but I remember the
The
cast.
90s were like the best, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I don't remember anybody talking about it
remember
at the
Calvin
What are
time.
you talking about, bro? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Dude, I mean, like at the time, I don't remember people.
but dude, they made so many
Afterwards,
movies.
I
Like,
remember people talking about it. I don't remember in the moment people being like, "Dude, SNL is this shit right now."
but you don't remember like, but you don't remember like Chris Farley,
I
like
do.
Tommy Boy and Black Sheep.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah,
I mean, I think the '90s were the best era of it, but there's fucking nerds that are like, "Oh, the first cast was the best." I'm like, I don't.
They were good. I think each
Yeah.
one had its own thing. I mean, even like you think about people that in the time when I guess it wasn't hitting so hard, Tim Robinson, like he couldn't get half of his skits done, and when he was on, like when he was in them,
yeah,
breaking character constantly, and so he was like cast out, and
But
then
yeah,
should leave, and now he's in that. Him and Paul Rudd are gonna have that movie Friendship. Like
yeah,
like that's what you wonder is like some of the time frames, and I'm blanking right now, but those weird, almost like blackout spots where it's like
Mhm.
kind of the lower points, and there were certain people that are maybe just now hitting or hit a few years after the fact and like found their spot, but
Mhm.
yeah,
it now kind of still helped, like helped them
Mhm.
enough to like find their footing elsewhere. So it's pretty insane what that thing has done for careers in general.
for sure.
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
I agree. It's weird to think that so many people have been on that show.
Yeah.
It's like some of the Like fucking Jason Sudeikis. Like he was a regular cast member. Like that's so weird.
Yeah. And look at him
Like,
now. Nuts.
I know.
On their footing. It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, and then you have like, I don't know. There's so many people that you're like, holy shit, they were a cast member, and like, but maybe for a year, or
Yeah.
in the case of like, what's his name? Fuck, who am I thinking of? Who am I thinking of, dude?
Think hard, dude.
I'm trying.
Well,
He's like
why do you
fired
think-
immediately.
What about like I don't watch the show, I feel like, regularly enough, but there is a term they had for people that did, because it was one of the episodes I watched recently. I haven't seen enough of the SNL 50, but where they had all the people that had basically been a guest a certain amount of times. They were
like
in
10.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
And they were all like in cigar, like
Yeah.
the robes and stuff.
Yeah, there's like there's a 5-timers club, and then there's like the 10. And
Okay.
then
Yeah.
like,
Gotcha. Yeah.
That's bonkers. It was insane. I was laughing hard.
Dude, it's so in the music thing they did a Will Ferrell and Anna Gasteyer, right? They did their like church choir singing thing, and is like talking about like your cast or whatever. That immediately brought me back to that shit airing. I was like, oh my god, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. And they did a rendition of Not Like Us, Kendrick's song. It's fucking hilarious. Like it was insane. But I don't know, man. It's weird. The person I was thinking of was Shane Gillis. Like he blew up afterwards, but he was on it for 2 seconds.
Yeah, okay.
Well, he wasn't even on it. He never even got to air it because they fired him before.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. They did some pre-recorded shit, and then they fired him. Like he didn't even make it to the first full night. But then, I mean, look at him now.
But then he hosted.
Yeah, he hosted, and then made fun of him.
And he bombed.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
I have one for you. So
Okay.
if you guys could pick one like actual cast member, not like a host, that like would be like your SNL like best ever, who would it be?
Am I hanging out with them, or what? Are we just
like,
watching
that
them?
was my favorite person to ever be like on the like cast.
I mean, it's got to be
for
Chris
one
Farley,
season
right?
or for like 50, which none of them have.
Yeah,
before.
it's got to be Chris Farley, right?
Yeah,
gotta
I think it's probably him, or like Will Ferrell might be the second one, because he made both of them I think those two guys made more people break character than anybody else on that show.
Undoubtedly.
And then Jimmy Fallon broke character literally every time he
Every time.
I love that.
Couldn't keep it together.
I don't understand how they kept putting Fallon in shit, like knowing he was gonna break.
But that was it. Sometimes you need that person. It's just like the second you see them starting to lose it, it like raises the level of the comedy.
Oh yeah,
And
like
the Beavis and Butthead skit with Ryan Gosling.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That got me.
Dude, actually, if I'm gonna put another runner up, I'm putting Kate McKinnon in there. Kate McKinnon's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, I can't look at her without laughing. But I don't know, dude. The hot tub skit with Fallon and Will Ferrell and the fake beard. Have you guys heard the bet? Like what happened with that? Apparently, he was Will Ferrell was touching Jimmy the whole time under the water to make him break. Not like fondling him, but like caressing his legs and shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like him and Chris Farley have to be like top 3.
Oh yeah. It's so weird.
Have you heard that Chris Farley story where he walks in on I think it was like Adam Sandler or somebody? He was like taking a shower.
No.
He walks in like butt naked and he's just like, "Hey buddy, it's time to shower." And he like kept doing it to him.
Oh my god.
I mean, if you do it once, you got to keep going, you know? But, yeah, I don't know, dude. SNL, I hope they Lauren's gonna kick it at some point, so I hope they keep going. Like I hope they don't cancel it, like no matter what.
No, I mean, I feel
even
like
if it's shit, like I don't care if it's shit. I just want them to keep going.
Yeah,
I'm sure they'll figure that out somehow, some way.
I mean, I hope so. If they don't, then idiots. But anyways, okay. So, Brittany, you put some things on here that I think we should chat about.
I have to look.
I didn't know you were gonna pick.
Yeah.
I was just thinking like
What?
just the one
Finish
you were
the
looking at. I have no thoughts.
Okay, no
No
thoughts.
vibes.
Okay, so I think we can combine two of these. One of them, Brittany's topic, is why streaming sucks and physical media is king.
Well, I mean, I haven't.
Wrong statement.
Yeah. So
Wrong statement.
I think we should talk about where this. I think someone was just angry at streaming for a minute and said this to herself.
Angry, I must say. I piggyback on that.
Can't find anything. You can't
Yeah.
find anything anymore.
Yeah.
Why
This is
can't I
true.
pull up any streaming app that I have on my TV and not watch The Wedding Singer?
Okay, so two
Yeah.
things. One, Irene was very upset we couldn't watch it the night. I go into Danger Zone. Guess what's sitting there? Oh, Wedding Singer. Pick that up. Watch.
Yes.
I think that the streaming service, our phones are always listening to us. I don't even know if this would even be considered like a tinfoil hat thing. But it's gotten to the point where it's tired of you wanting to watch certain things that it's like preventing those things from almost being on certain streaming formats. So it's like, watch something else. You're watching the same stuff. They're taking it all off or making you pay for it.
I think, dude, I'll back you up on that. Like, you guys all know that I have an affinity for the original American Pies.
Oh
And,
my God. I did
yeah.
not know that.
I love them. Okay. I think it's just because they were a background noise type of thing and when I was in school for like studying or whatever. But love them. Them along with Scream. I love them all. And I got to a point where I couldn't find the third one or Reunion at all. And I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna buy it. But I ended up buying it like through iTunes. So
Mm.
You know that the Scream
I
4,
mean, I have the DVDs behind me, so it's not a big deal.
Scream 4 with Hayden Panettiere is not streaming anywhere.
It's streaming in my fucking phone right now whenever I want it. Yeah. No, I know. It's along with this, so I bought all the Screams and all of the American Pies recently. Like, and, well,
Do
because
side by side of each sequel.
right? It's, dude, I'm telling you, I could right now. I have two monitors. You just go back and forth. But yeah, no, I back that, and I still have some physical media. I mean, you guys know half of this fucking cabinet is filled with skate videos, so and you can't find those at all
No.
to back up that claim. They are out of print forever. So, and half of them have uncleared soundtracks, so you can't. I mean, there's certain ones. Me and Daniel have talked about it before, like certain companies when the copyright was coming around and like noticing this shit, they would copyright strike skate companies. And so I have a few different versions of the same videos in there with just different soundtracks, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But Adam,
Yeah, I was angry. I was
Yeah.
angry when I put that topic in there.
No, I'm angry. I mean, they fucked up the whole fucking film and TV industry.
Exactly. That too.
Yeah. These are facts. These are facts.
That too.
Still trying to figure it out.
Got oversaturated, and then now it's just scraps.
Mm-hmm.
And then they send
These are
everything
facts.
overseas because they were like, it's cheaper to make overseas.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. And now we're all fucking scrambling for jobs.
Yep.
Yeah. It's weird.
Good times.
It's weird. And the thing, you're the only person in this room that hasn't been on a set, aren't you?
Been on a set, like on a movie set or TV set?
Yeah.
I think so. I don't think I've been. I guess I would know that, right? But yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't know.
Random.
Yeah.
That's weird. That's weird.
I mean, sometimes I don't know if I am or not.
I
Yeah.
know. Outside of
I
our
don't-
bubbles, I don't know.
Well, I'm trying to think back because like I've been on like. In
But you're like,
situations where I think
the only
maybe-
reason I say it is like because you're one of the biggest movie nerds I've ever met in my life.
Oh my God.
Like,
I don't know about
easily.
that.
Oh, name two people more than you. besides Brittany.
There's plenty out there. I'm very specific about the ones that I enjoy.
Okay.
Not just in general. That's why I'm like, I don't know if I'm a movie buff, because it's like I don't go too far out of what I like I said earlier with the Oscars and stuff, but what I do like, I really enjoy.
Passionate about it.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. I think there's two sides to the coin. Yeah, it's the streaming stuff can suck very, very bad, but at the same time, buying stuff digitally gives you a very easy and accessible way to
what if that
access some of this shit.
platform goes under or disappears, or they decide that?
I mean, then you just gotta, you gotta put on your captain's hat and go sailing on the high seas of the internet. Find some cool shit.
I can't back
Pat,
that.
what you're saying though, Pat, is like it's kind of true, because like last night, like I'm signed up to be like part of the member of the A24 thing. It's like $5.99 a month or whatever.
Yeah.
And so like I had a credit to watch Heretic last night, so we watched that, and it was like free. So I mean, it's kind of a good idea, because like if you pay every month or whatever, they send you like zines and all this stuff, and then like a birthday gift and like all this stuff. And then, so you also build credits, and like so you can watch their stuff or like buy,
Yeah.
I think
We also just rented Heretic from our library, which
that's pretty cool.
Well,
Library,
nice.
that's a secret hack.
Yeah, dude.
Libraries is
You're killing it, dude. There's a whole like story about the library, how you go and like rent tools and different stuff, like at your public
Tools.
Yeah, because like it's like nobody's really reading that much, I guess, anymore. So, like we'll just rent tools out.
You can rent so many different things from the library. It's amazing.
So it's like a Home Depot, basically. But
you can borrow all these different things.
It's for literate people who go to Home Depot.
Yeah.
But dude, speaking of renting random shit, I mean, going to a Home Depot or Lowe's or something and renting one of those things is wild. But do you guys remember back in the day when you could rent like a fucking TV or like a game system from a Blockbuster?
Yeah,
like, oh yeah, here you go.
Rent-a-centers. There was literally they would come just drop that stuff off.
Yeah, I don't know a single person that actually did that, because the fucking deposit you had to put was equal to how much the Nintendo was, and I don't know anybody who would like do that. I don't know. I've never met anybody that actually did it.
The rent-a-centers were like you could rent furniture. Like you could just like, I'm trying to impress these people. You just rent an entire room out.
Yeah, it's Super Bowl week. I'm gonna rent a flat screen and just
yeah.
I mean, I guess it's good for like traveling people, if they're working and traveling and stuff.
True too,
Yeah.
Here's a wild one for you. In Hopkinsville, Kentucky, they did a Halo like
LAN party,
like the original Halo,
mm-hmm.
and it was, there was 2 pods of 14, so eight like big screen TVs, and you were a dude, like a team. It was like a tag team, and you played until it there was like a prize thing, and it was in the middle of the Hopkinsville Mall. But they used rent-a-centers to bring in those like TVs. Yeah,
we need to put malls on the topic list.
Oh yeah, cool.
I mean, the topic list is open for you at all times. So put whatever you want to talk about later. Yeah,
put it on
there. Yeah. No, dude, I don't know. It's just weird. I never met anybody that was like, "Oh shit, I really want to play a new Tony Hawk, but I don't have a fucking PlayStation." Like, rented a PlayStation. Yeah.
I feel like now I would do that, because I'm not a huge gamer. Like, I don't want, like, I just want to play one game.
Mm-hmm.
And
same. Yeah,
that's the thing. That's the other flip side of this too. It's like all of gaming is going basically digital. Like, there's a big. I talked about this with Drew in the last episode, but basically, people are saying that this new Nintendo that's coming out in the Switch 2, that it might be the last console that features any kind of physical media slot.
Whoa.
Oh, I don't like that.
Wow.
Yeah. pretty insane. That's why you boys got thousands of dollars worth of treats over here to play.
I was gonna say you could be like Pat's rent-a-center. Like you got
Right.
I'm
you
not
could.
renting my shit to no one. No one. Like, you're lucky if I bring it to your house. Like, fuck that. No, it's taking me too long to acquire these
Actually,
treats.
Can I tangent that real quick?
Yes.
When Pat worked at the skate park, he would show up with a Nintendo Switch and just playing in the shop. And like, dude, you made a pretty good connection with a lot of kids that wanted to play, just like sit and play those games with you on Saturday nights. But I would love that every time they set the controller down, there was a giant thing of those Clorox wet wipes, like ready to go. He was wiping those things down.
Dude.
And
He also brought his Switch to the accounting office.
Yes, I was going to say the show I worked with Pat on. I went up to the upstairs office and he's playing the Wii. I think it was the Wii.
Yeah, I don't usually go to work without a gaming console.
But
I'm like, we're down here working, dude. I don't know what you're doing.
I remember in like late February of 2020, he was like, Nathaniel, your boy's about to be out of here. I was like, wait, you're leaving? He's like, no, I think we're all going to be out of here. I don't think I'm going to bring these controllers around for kids to play with anymore. I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, this thing, dude, COVID-19, it might be real. And I was like, what? He goes, I think it's coming for all of us. I was like, all right, Pat. And then March 14th, skate park's closed for 6 months. I was like, oh my
Straight
God,
up.
that guy was on it.
I told him, bro, I think this is the last week I'm in, bro. And he was like, what? You left out a key part of those kids using my controllers. I would not let them play unless they went and go wash their hands beforehand.
I just love that it was sick, dude. You like brought that thing into work and everybody was so stoked.
Dude, these kids are gross, bro. Like,
yeah.
I mean, they smell bad, bro. They're fucking sweaty.
Dude, I forgot you germaphobe,
dude. All right. So the amount of used gaming shit that I buy and have to clean like thoroughly before I even touch it is absurd. Like it's gross. It's so gross, dude. The amount of dried sweat that is in controllers is fucking nasty. It's like, oh, dude. Never mind. It's
Maybe
really
I don't want to rent anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, you guys are on the same page. All right, cool. All right, hit this time code real quick, and then so I want to go back to another thing real quick. Speaking of us hating not physical media. Oh, actually, all right, Nathaniel, you picked first. Hey, Adam B, you guys do rock, paper, scissors real quick. All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay. Okay, go.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
How did you fuck that up? It's delayed.
I'm not trying to cheat.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right. B, pick 1 through 3, please.
1.
And then Pat's going to pick 2.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter.
No, this is perfect for Brittany. I showed this off on last episode and didn't drink it. So this is from fucking company. Abomination Brewing Company. So North Haven, Connecticut. Maybe I'm in some fucking Connecticut shit right now. But
no, they're great.
It's called Intergalactic Love. It's a double dry hop IPA with Mosaic, Strata, Citra, and Galaxy hops. And it comes in at a, what is it? Did I say it already? No. 7.1. But look at this cool ass can.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Yeah, Abomination's awesome.
Damn. What are they called again?
Abomination?
That's cool.
I gotta write that down. That's
cool as fuck, right? Yeah. No, dude, the cool thing is I have a whole Quick Sixer notebook back there with just can labels. Like I'll peel them off and put them in there if they're cool enough.
Talk about physical media, VHS. Like beer cans are one of the last years of like getting you to like buy easy.
Do you know how many beers I bought just for the label alone?
Yep.
Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for art and labels and packaging and
pumpkin beer. I mean, I absolutely love pumpkin beer. For the average person to buy in, gotta
Yeah.
kill it with that label.
Yeah.
And they
I
drink it every time.
people need to step up their game though with pumpkin. Like, I need to say something else.
Yeah.
I agree.
Freshen it up.
I agree. But all right. So speaking of unnecessary things like pumpkin beer,
Hey, oh,
I'm not kidding.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, coming from my throat.
Hold on.
Fuck me, God. No, I was gonna say. So I talked about my my kind of obsession with these. Let's say, not the best of movies earlier.
Mm.
Let's talk about what do we think about unnecessary. Or what do we think it was an unnecessary movie sequel?
oof.
I'll give you one. Anything after The Conjuring. It should have just been that.
Yeah, I like the
I
second
can't agree with you.
Yeah,
I can't argue with you.
yeah.
Oh, I can't agree with you. You're
The
the
original Conjuring is one of the scariest movies I've ever seen, and to this day, I've seen the movie a million times. To
Mhm.
this day, I still get freaked out.
Yeah. We saw it in the theaters when it came out, and I was like, we went. It was me, Meg, and my roommate, and we went, and I was like, I mean, we're all talking about the same scene, right? Above the cupboard.
Mm. I
The
mean,
clap?
that movie. Yeah.
Not the clap. The thing sitting above the
Oh,
cupboard
yeah.
in the kids' room. That shit. I was like, what the fuck are we about to be in for? And to this day, I if there's a shadow in the room, I'm like, oh, it's that fucking thing. Obviously.
And also,
You know.
I think the thing about The Conjuring is not only does Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga, like, do they do a great job, but the oh shit, what's her name? The two parents in the house.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They are so good, and it's
Yep.
so believable, and it's so like emotional, and like
Mhm.
it not only scares me, but it like makes me makes me emotional. Like
Mhm.
with all
Yeah.
the like, it's so good. It's so creepy.
Do you guys got one? Adam, you probably have one. You're fucking a hater. So let's just,
Dune. I'm trying-
Spilt beer.
fuck. I almost spit this shit out. Speaking of shout out to Abomination, this is really good.
Oh,
But-
yeah, I don't know though.
Trying to think.
Dune? Really? Part 2?
I ain't even watched any of them, dude. That's what I'm saying.
Oh dude, part 2.
Smart move. Smart move.
Yeah.
Yeah, part 2 is so fucking boring, bro. It's
All hail David Lynch.
Yeah.
Oh, it needs to be
so goddamn boring.
Yeah.
I'll show off the last beer that I had. What do you guys think?
You.
This one's called Fractal Crush. It's from Equilibrium, 6.8, and it's Equilibrium's fucking great. If you find these beers anywhere, just buy them. They're all good. So, but they're Middletown, New York. Anyway, come on, B. I know you got one. You own a fucking video store. Like,
I've got a few if they need some time.
I think Brittany's frozen. There.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
You want me to share mine real quick?
Yeah.
One that pisses me off to no end is Back to the Future Part 3.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Damn,
Yeah.
they just blew
Yeah.
it on that so hard.
I don't
So
know,
hard
man.
that when
Yeah.
the Belcourt, one of the last things they showed was the Back to the Future trilogy on the date when he went back to the future. It was like October 15th, 1980,
84.
whatever it was. 85, I think, maybe.
Yeah.
And we did not stay for the third film. I would not allow, like, I just pretended it never existed.
Yeah.
I
I
think
kind
1 and 2 are the best.
Yeah.
Easily.
for sure.
Second to that would be David Gordon Green. I'm just going to say just him. Don't let that man do anything. The Halloween 2018 was okay. I
thought it was fun.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it! Did he fucking blow it? I see.
Yeah.
I don't even like cuss that much, dude. But I get pissed off.
I
when
didn't-
talk about
Dude,
that.
I even watched the second one of that because like And Chelsea was
Ooh.
like, she watched it and she's like, it's so bad. I'm like, yeah, I know, I told you it's gonna be. That's why I
Yep.
didn't want to watch it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, he knows he bowed out of the Exorcist stuff. Like he already was
Yeah.
like, it's probably a good
He
time.
he
to not
bowed
do
out.
this."
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. They put that out, and people were so upset that he just was like, he's like, I probably should stop doing this.
Yeah. Damn.
I mean, I got a few, but I mean, besides those two, I love Hellraiser and I love Hellraiser 2 because Hellraiser 2 is kind of just weird and out there. But after that, things get real weird. And they
Yeah.
don't need any of
Yeah.
that.
Hellraiser, I think that's one of those movies where you see it in the movie shop or whatever, the rental store, and you're like, oh, I've seen that before.
Yep.
But then eventually you're like, I don't think I've fucking seen it. And
Yep.
you watch it and you're like, oh, this is not what I thought I was getting myself into
Yep, dude, those movies
at
are
all.
crazy.
Yeah. That first one is nuts.
Yeah.
But Adam, come on, man, give me one. Give me a good one. I know you hate
the Future one's pretty good. I mean, I don't think they needed to make a second Beetlejuice, but
That was I loved it, but also you do get to that point where you're like, maybe don't do that, because I feel like the new Ghostbusters movies. Why I try to like, I love it for nostalgia reasons.
Yeah.
Like there's certain things they did with it, but at the same time, did they need to? Probably.
yeah.
You know,
I didn't mind the Ghostbusters one, but like,
yeah.
it was, I agree. It's like, do we need this?
Yeah.
I mean, Pat, you know Kenny. Like, I tried to get him to watch the new Ghostbusters movies, and I thought that man was going to murder me when I asked him. I was like, okay,
God.
I'll leave that alone.
Yeah, it went to like Stranger Things, like meets Ghostbusters, like just like for the kids instead of it being like.
I keep saying, man, stop putting this Finn Wolfhard on the head on the front of shit. Like, I don't think. I think just say he's in it. Don't put him on the fucking cover. But
he was built for one thing, and it's about to end as well. So I love Stranger Things, but I don't really like him outside of Stranger Things. Really.
Yeah.
No.
So
also, I mean, did you guys watch both of the new Ghostbusters?
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
Okay. The newest one, the Frozen Empire one, is I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I even liked the first of the two, whatever it was called, just because again, I felt like I watched that being like 5 or 6 again.
Yeah.
But if I put myself in the mind of a 38-year-old, I'm like,
yeah.
Hey, that's a little.
Right. B, you disappeared.
My internet went out. I don't know.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Also, the thing when I stop recording, hold on for just a minute so this thing can upload. By the way, but that'll be in a little bit. B, we're talking about unnecessary movie sequels. Give me yours.
What did you guys say?
We said Back to the Future Part 3 and pretty much all the Ghostbusters.
So
after 2,
so sequel, it doesn't have to be like the one directly after.
Yeah, sure.
I guess you do get in the series, so maybe you have to like remove almost all of mine.
Yeah.
My count then that I said.
Jeez.
That's really
Let me
hard.
think again then.
Trimmers. Anything after the first one?
Oh, I love Trimmers too. I can't.
Okay. Here we go. Starship Troopers.
That's real. Ooh.
Didn't need. It has like 9 sequels. It's crazy.
Oh,
damn.
Insane. But
I feel like Amityville probably, but that went into a direction where like it can't be stopped. So now it's just I feel like a bit, and it's just now to the point where it's like now it's just interesting and fun to see what they're gonna do next.
I think that one with Ryan Reynolds in it was good. Like, it was scary.
I loved that movie, and then we watched it recently, and it's not as good as I remember.
No, okay.
I've never heard of him being in these films. So
he was in a remake in the early 2000s.
It was when the year they were making all the remakes, like oh god, I'm just blanking on everything.
It's like
the early 2000s remakes.
Yeah.
I think he was about to do Blade 3, maybe, or maybe it was around that time.
Because it was
I
It's the same one who did the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. The
Yeah.
guy.
Oh yeah.
What's his
Mhm.
name?
Oh.
No one knows.
Ooh, yeah.
You know what? I mean, this could be another topic for another time, but I think better movie sequels, like
That's fun.
that could be another one for maybe the next show or whatever. But I'm just gonna throw one out since I just mentioned it. But Blade 2, fucking great,
Mm-hmm. Need to
fucking
watch
great.
that.
Oh my
Psycho
God.
2.
Yeah, Guillermo del Toro,
Mm.
amazing.
Yeah.
Also, Hellboy 2,
Yeah.
great.
I agree.
I didn't see that one.
You didn't see Hellboy 2? It's good.
Mm-mm.
It's good.
So
I
watch
mean,
the-
anything that Guillermo touches is fucking great. We talked about it.
Yeah.
before.
You see,
Actually,
now
that little clip of you talking about it really fucking blew up on our channel. But
what is it?
you talking about his Frankenstein,
Oh yeah, dude. I
it
can't.
was doing some numbers.
Oof, can't wait for
Yeah.
that. That
Yeah.
man.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he was doing that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the cast sounds cool too.
Yeah.
But yeah, unnecessary movie sequels, man. I think there's so many. But I think this is one of those topics that we talk about it right now, and all of us are gonna be thinking of like, oh yeah, that fucking movie sucked.
Yeah.
Like for the rest of the week.
Oh, I got one. Twisters.
Oh,
This-
I love Twisters.
That one.
Jesus, B.
Oh, I wanted
Trash.
to love it so
Twisters
bad.
was so fun.
I wanted to love it so bad.
I was like, is she trying to be Helen Hunt?
Yeah,
I thought
dude,
it
we
was
saw it. We saw it at a drive-in when it was raining, and
What?
yeah, it was crazy. We were like, we got to do this. Awful experience, but
Yeah.
mainly because the
I watched it at home.
I don't know
for
if you guys
free.
have
It was an
been-
awful experience.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys have been to a drive-in lately, but the clientele that frequents a drive-in is
Top tier.
particular. I
Top
would say top
Yeah.
tier people. Yeah, at the drive-in. Lots
I've
of
got a
flags
I've
off
got a
of there.
Twister story if you want to hear one about the OG, not the new one. And
Oh,
why.
let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Yes,
Let's hear it.
yeah.
So when that came out in theaters, we went and saw it.
Mhm.
And a year earlier, an actual tornado tore our flea market in Guthrie in half. Like
Okay.
tore it, like destroyed it. So obviously, when you're really young, what was it, 96 when that came out or something
I
like
think
that?
so. I'll look it up right now. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think so.
It sticks with you. I wouldn't say that I had like PTSD or anything from it, but definitely like scared of storms for quite a few years after that. Since like I'm, not as scared of them. But so we went and saw that. And
96.
I was terrified so bad that like I had the T-shirt like in my mouth, like doing like this, like I was scared, and then eventually like just like in my mouth, and I had like the T-shirt had bled onto my lips and my tongue and stuff, and my mouth was blue because I was like so fucking scared that I was like losing my mind, y'all. And my mom like she didn't know what was going on, but like half like the shirt had bled into my mouth, or I was freaking out so bad about this movie. But I love it. Still watch it every time a storm comes on. I immediately put it in.
I mean, it's great.
Yeah.
Do we think this year? I know we talked about. Me and you, Nathaniel, talked about how somebody's on a huge run right now as far as movies go. But do we think Glenn Powell will have a year? Because I think people are trying to put him in some shit all the time, you know.
I feel like he had a year last year.
Yeah.
I gotta look
Was
up.
it last
year?
I hope that's as far as it goes.
Let's
I
see.
think who are we talking about?
You know about the stupid football movie he's in? Football TV show coming out.
He's in a bunch of shit. We were talking about Aaron Taylor Johnson. This dude is on a tear right now. Okay, but yeah, I don't know if he'll ever have it. I don't think Glenn Powell will get like a full.
Dude,
you scared me now because I had to go back and look. We talked about movies that I can't wait for, and it's funny to say that like they're redoing Running Man, which was based off of a Stephen King novel, so it's already weird and they already changed it so much. But like, he's Ben Richards. He's like Arnold's character, and now I'm like, oh god, blow this.
But I don't care. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna see it anyway because it's Edgar Wright. I don't care.
True. That's
Yeah.
where I'm like, he could maybe pull something out of this guy.
He's weird. He's a weirdo, and I love the weirdos.
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously, well, I don't think any of us are.
He has 8
That's
things.
the normals, the
According
normies.
to IMDb, he has 8 projects in the works or coming
That's
out.
a
So your
fucking
boy,
lie.
I guess, is on a tear.
Oh, dude. Yeah, no, maybe he is on a tear, but I found out something the other day that I was going to share with you guys, share with the class. So I've told you all about my my fun night doing a Golden Mile, right?
Mm-mm. I don't know what that is.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That sounds like something personal.
You've been having a conversation with yourself.
No. Okay. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna look up what it's called. But anyway, Golden Mile is what I did for my bachelor party. And basically what you do is you have to map this out because you can't just do it on a whim. It's kind of hard. And you kind of got to do it in a place. Anyways, based off of a Edgar Wright movie, The World's End. They do a Golden Mile. Okay. And what they do is they visit their 12 pubs in their college town and you have to have a pint in each pub and to end the night. Yeah, it's pretty hard. Okay.
Ugh.
I don't
So
think I have 12 pubs in mine.
exactly. It's hard you have to map it out. So for my bachelor party, we did this in downtown LA. But you have to start early because all of the bars in LA close at 2. So you have to do it. You have to start at like 8. So anyways, we ended up, me and Drew planned it out. We walked it. We had half of the mile, see if we could do it. And then we were like, we can definitely do this. So me and my brother-in-law Wayne took the train into downtown LA. We had a beer on the train, which is very illegal. And then we got off the train, met up with Drew, started the run there. And people would join. Like I made like basically a Twitter thread where people could join us where we were at, like in each spot.
Yeah.
And people were dropping in and out. But anyways, we completed it. And I'm telling you what, dude, 12 pubs and 12 pints in a few hours is a feat. All right. And I have a picture of myself with each beer.
Oh my god.
And I'm holding up a finger for each, like whatever number it is. And when it got to over 10, I had other people put their fingers up. But anyways, I found out this week, like no shit, this week, that this is a thing in Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
It's an Irish tradition called the 12 pubs of Christmas.
Oh.
Yeah, I did not know this was a thing. So anyways, what you have to do is visit 12 pubs in one evening, have just one drink per pub, no more than one. Only spend 30 minutes in each pub.
Oh my god.
Everyone must wear a Christmas jumper. Drink a pint of water every 4 pubs.
Yeah.
Those are the rules.
That was added for safety reasons, I would imagine. That was probably
I'd imagine.
included.
There's other hold on. There's other rules. So the main rules are the 12 pubs, Christmas theme costume, and then there's some groups that do rules or challenges to make it more fun.
God.
Like some of them are like drink with your non-dominant hand at the and then a no swearing pub, or don't use names or nicknames at a no names pub. Speak in a different accent at a certain pub. The last person to arrive at the Christmas song pub sings a Christmas song. Like shit like that. Drink from someone else's arm at the arm pub. Like there's rules for different ones. I had no idea.
I don't
this
even
was a
know
thing.
that this is me drinking with my non-dominant hand for the first time, possibly ever. I don't know if I've ever done that.
I don't have a dominant hand anymore,
like
I
that.
think. You don't like that?
Yeah,
Don't
I
lie.
like the feels.
No, there's a reason for this actually.
We don't want to know.
All right.
Dude.
Have you
Well,
you have access to those photos? I would love to see like
I'll send them to you. I'll send you a few of them. I actually have a video of the 12th one, which I am hammered. And And if you're counting correct, it's about the 14th beer like that night. But anyways, no, the reason I have a non-dominant hand really is I was playing basketball one time, and we were at this park, and there was a bunch of people up there, and I went up for a jump ball, and when I went up for the jump ball, the other dude that was supposed to jump fucking pushed me. So midair, and I broke my arm like right there. Yeah, it was, you know. So anyways, that was my dominant hand, and I was like, fuck this. So I ended up having to learn how to do a lot of shit with my left hand, like shoot basketball and, you know, other things we probably shouldn't talk about. But and like write a little bit. You know.
Dude, nobody was
So I can
going-
do most things with my left hand. Like I can throw a ball with my left hand. I can't do that with my right. Or I can do it with my right. I can. It doesn't matter. I can do ambidextrous kind of with both legs and arms.
I don't know that, like, if I tried to do that or tag along with you, like, I know you were trying to plan that, like, or we were gonna take a trolley
Oh, the
or
trolley?
or whatever. Dude,
Brittany went on the trolley.
I've never had more than 6 beers in a day.
Oh, dude, you have a great time with us then.
I mean, that is like I've had a beer at lunch and then went to a late Titans game and had like 2, and then I think I had 1 when we left the game, and so this is like hours worth of
day.
passing
Yeah.
sticks.
It was a whole day.
I don't know what would happen to me. Like I would be done. I might be dead after the fourth.
I don't think you would. I think you'd do fine.
Well, the thing is, the
That's
trick
you
is
don't
to probably
have
go
to.
low. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
you
a low
don't have to
percentage.
get every stop. You know,
Okay.
I'm gonna have a soda and some food at this place,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and then you know if you wanted to get like an 8 ounce or something, you don't have to do like
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Full pint, 12 stops I would be dead. Dead. That's it.
Dude, the key was for this, honestly, was we walked in between each pub, so you're constantly moving.
Yeah.
I think that's the key to staying not sober, but to staying functional. Is
Okay.
you have to keep moving.
having your water bottle, making
Yep.
Water bottle's great.
and understanding that you don't have to drink at every stop. And I think that splitting flights
Mm,
would be a smarter
Mhm.
decision.
There you go.
Yeah. How many years ago was it? 3 years ago for my birthday?
Hmm.
Probably 2019 maybe.
Yeah.
So yeah, me and B took the what's the fucking thing called? The beer trolley. Music City Brew Hop, that's what it is, yeah. Yeah, we took the brew hop and we did the east route, and it was just me and B for most of it, and then but you start at noon, like it's a hike, which was so much fun. Me and Brittany had a great time, and we split. I seriously think we probably drank like 35 different beers that day.
holy shit.
But there were flights, so we got
Okay.
flights everywhere. So the first place. Shout out Angry Gnome, you fucking dickheads.
Crazy.
Crazy Gnome.
You're angry. They're crazy.
Yeah. They were weird to us. So it was the first stop, and me and B get off the trolley. We're like, all right, cool. We're gonna try.
I was
We're gonna try. Do what?
I was excited to try that place too.
Yeah. So this will be the last thing I think we go about. But so we get off the thing, and we wait for we were polite, I think, too. We waited for everybody to get their shit that they wanted to get, and then we looked at the menu. We looked at their flight board, and we're like, oh shit, we can get everything that they offer.
Oh, nice.
And so that's what we did. I was like, I want to try every beer you have. And they were like, pump the brakes, big guy. And I'm like, I was like, excuse me? And they were like, we'll give you one, and then if you want the other one, you can have the other one. I was like, this is bullshit, but okay. And sure enough, me and B crushed that first one, and like very fast. But I have yet to be back because of that.
Yeah, that was the last time I was there too.
I still want to do that. If you ever try to like organize that thing, I know you tried to. What was it? Like last summer, the summer before last, you wanted to try to do.
We got to do the east route. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the west route now.
The west
Yeah,
route.
the west. Yeah.
That'd be fun. I'd be into.
Okay, you guys fucking signed on. I'm counting this as a.
My beers are like this big though. Okay, I'm gonna bring my own glass.
That's fine, dude. Bring your water bottle.
Yep.
Eat every 3 stops, every 2 stops.
8 ounces. I don't know if a lot of breweries offer 8 ounces, but I feel like it's a game changer.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that little. I'm gonna be the guy with the monkey, like the backpack. That's like the.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
for
the camelback.
Drag me around. That's gonna be me.
Yeah.
But
a leash on you or something.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, there's 2 different versions now that you can do. There's 3. Then we'll wrap it up. But there's the east route, the west route, and there's a walking route now.
Ooh.
So that could be interesting. I think that's only 4 stops. You walk. But I'm not sure. That's really new that they just introduced.
I know. I mean, in the nations alone, there's like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
You can do that so easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. It's fun if you can organize something like that. It's really fun. I'll do it again. I'll do it again this year.
Yeah.
We'll just plan it.
Yeah.
Also, April 12th, mark your calendars, is the East Nashville Beer Festival. If any of you guys want to go, I will be there. But yeah, if you guys want to go, it's really fun.
All right.
And it's on a Saturday. Starts at noon, goes to 5, and there's like 100 beers there or something. It's great.
Holy shit!
It's amazing. But you've been. It's only small, little like shot glass type things, and you drink it. You went to the Winter Warm, but you've been to East one, haven't you? It's from the same people. It's the same type of shit. It's the same setup.
Yeah.
Kenny's been with me.
Yeah.
But he had a great time. He was actually. I kind of feel bad about that now that I think about it. Kenny was doing chemo, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna drink." I was like, "All right, cool, that's fine. Get you a DD, whatever." He walks in, and he's like, "Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna drink." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. All right, sure, Kenny." But anyway, anyways, guys, thank you all for joining me on this one. I know we've gone quite a long time, but you're having fun. You keep going, Anyways, do you guys have anything to plug before we end this stream?
I don't
think so, bro.
I mean, you hit most of the talking points, so.
All right, well, I'll plug it for you then. Go and check out all the shit that Adam's working on. Check his IMDb and see what shows he's been working on. Nathaniel, go ahead and buy all his art and go ahead and support him where you can. Go ahead and check out Anyone Can Die podcast. Go subscribe over there. And last but not least, our sweet Brittany Fernandez. Go ahead and visit Danger Zone Video over here in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. Buy some shit from her. Go ahead and pet Wednesday when you're there if you can. It's pretty great. And don't let her lick you. And also check out the shit that Brittany's working on too. Check her IMDb, all the socials, all the things. And if you made it this far, please check out the rest of our videos, especially the little weird ones we did with Nathaniel. Was fun. And his 2025 list of horror movies you should check out. And subscribe and notifications, all that shit that all you guys do anyway. Anyway, it's been your boy and everybody else. We out of here.
Bye.
See you.